Hello and welcome to the Narc Alert, the channel where we look at YouTubers and others to see if they demonstrate any traits that fall within the spectrum of narcissistic personality disorder or NPD. These videos are for fun and entertainment purposes only, strictly my opinion, and remember, please don't send any snark to our possible narcs. So key points to remember: messy fun and not a diagnosis. Hello, hola, bonjour, hey, y'all. My name is Merc. Somewhere in the house is Rio. I'd like to welcome you back to the Narc Alert. Well, our girl finally graced us with a little ditty. And I say little ditty because it was only 11 minutes long. Amber has not been uploading a lot lately, and when she does, she's not giving us a whole lot, either in quality or quantity, it seems. But it's been so darn long since we got to spend any time together on video, I thought it might be fun to just whip off a quick react. Let's see what Amber Lynn had to say to us tonight. Amber, we've missed you. It's just been too long. So tell us, Amby, what's new?
Appointment today and I totally forgot. So if it wasn't for Feline reminding me, love that. I usually don't forget things like this, and I've known the whole week that I had this appointment, but for some reason I woke up today and I just forgot. So I really quickly got ready, and now we're about to head out. So I'll see you guys later.
What's this? Amber, what is this? Is this proof that Amber's going out and walking the dog? Proof that Amber's going out? Can I be really super shady? This looks like the same footage from like the dangling lung era. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong, but maybe it's just because she's filming it from the same angle. But this, I don't know. This is dumb. Amber, this is dumb.
So I ate insecurities for breakfast. This is a subscriber gift that I got months and months ago. Literally on the spoon it says, "I eat insecurities for breakfast."
Cody, is it you? Cody, we're waiting for you.
And this was from the person who is sending me a bunch of like random items with like lines from my past poetry that I wrote literally forever ago, and this was one of them. I'm actually just going through like a bunch of my stuff, and this was something that was still like in the office from when I opened that P.O. box because I liked it so much I didn't want to actually use the spoon, but I think I'm actually gonna officially use it. But hello.
Why would you use that? It's a decorative spoon. It's not the kind of spoon you use. People used to collect spoons. That's the kind of spoon you collect. I don't know why you'd collect spoons, but, you know, people do. It's not the kind of spoon you eat with. And can I also say that Amber seems very chipper and, dare I say it, maybe a little bit cleaned and buffed. Shined right up. Could there be a new girl in the DMs, do you think? This is our new girl era.
We have a new era incoming, so we should talk a little bit about that.
New girl era. New girl era.
What do you think? Me and you? Two best friends?
No.
We besties?
No,
okay,
we're not.
Let's do it.
No, we're not best friends. At best, maybe coworkers. Adversarial coworkers. You're like the big girl in the corner office that I don't like.
So I'm pretty sure everyone and their mama knows that.
Wait, did I?
Let's do it. Me and you, two best friends, we besties.
No.
Okay, let's do it. So I'm pretty sure everyone and their mama knows that I was going through like a heartbreak era type moment, type deal, type situation. And it was bad. You guys saw a lot of crying, but there's even more of like what you didn't see, what I won't talk about. But I have officially reached a point, especially in this last like week or so.
It's official.
Where I'm heartbroken, sure, but I'm heartbroken for like what could have been, and that's sad, obviously. But I also know that like I can't just stay sad. I can't just stay
No,
heartbroken.
you
I've
cannot.
finally like reached a point where if Feline was even to ask for me back, I would say no because I know what we both deserve. So I am.
So is Fleen being bitchy? Is Fled still there? Maybe Fled is still fleeing. Maybe Fled hasn't fled and she's still fleeing, but Fleen, if Fleen is still there, I tell you what, Fleen ain't playing the game right. And listen, Amber has a predetermined set of rules of how this game is plays out. She did it. She's done it many, many times. It's a well rehearsed plan, and Fleen isn't doing it right. She's probably not helping Amber enough. She's not spending enough time patting her ass to make her feel better about the breakup. She's not sleeping with her in the same bed. She's just not doing it right. Fled, dare I say, is the first one that's actually doing it right.
Am leaving heartbreak era and I'm
Good.
entering like a self-love era. And what that means to me is just like I am absolutely under construction, like as a person, physically, mentally, emotionally.
In the 10 years that we've been watching her on YouTube, when, number one, has she not self love? When has she not practiced self love? And I don't mean anything untoward. I mean, this girl loves herself. I'm sorry. I know narcissism can be born out of incredible insecurity, but I don't get that. I mean, she likes herself, right? So there's no self, just don't, she hasn't been denying her self love. And also, in the 10 years we've been watching her on YouTube, when hasn't she been under construction? The whole project. There's been multiple project managers over the years, but this has been a long term ongoing project. This construction, this detail's been going for a long time.
In my life where
Permits have been renewed, is all I'm saying.
I don't really like myself. I mean, I like who I am as a person, but there's a lot of things that
Mm.
obviously I want to change. And I just feel like through like a self-love era and like a self-love journey, I really want to teach myself like just kindness and patience and self-love is
No, no,
self-care.
no. If you want to actual demonstrate self-love, Amber, what you need to practice is discipline and being tough on yourself and actually reaching goals and understanding what a feeling of accomplishment is. If you really want to love yourself, then teach yourself those skills. Don't teach yourself how to make yourself feel better about yourself. That's stupid.
And anything from dancing in the shower again to painting my nails to putting
For the love of God, if Fleen isn't there, don't be dancing in the shower. Please, you'll fall down and hurt yourself. Don't be stupid. You are not Ariana Grande or Lady Gaga or whoever the hell you think you are in your head. It's just not. Please don't dance in the shower, Amber. Please.
like quality ingredients in my body. Obviously, we can talk more about that because this isn't just like a one video situation type deal. Like, this is going to be my life and this is where I'm currently at. And, you know, I didn't want like a single era because that implies that I'm like valued or like identified strictly based on like my relationship.
She talks about eras like as if it means anything. No, no, no. I'm changing it up because I didn't want this to be the single era. No, this is gonna. I'm renaming it. This is the self love era. It's not the single era. Amber, you know what? History and Reddit and Kiwi Farms and Discords across the land will remember it however the hell they want to remember it. And if we want to call it the single girl era, it doesn't matter because that's really just what it is, right? And it's not going to be an era. It's probably going to be a couple of weeks because you've never been alone. Let's face it, it's been Casey to Crystal to Destiny to Becky to Fleen. You've never been alone. And I don't know the last time Amber Lynn actually spent a whole day and went out and did anything on her own. Go shopping by yourself? I don't know. Amber, you do need this, but I don't think you believe that you need this.
Status, and that's how it's been on YouTube for a hot minute. Like that's how it's always been. It's always been like, oh, Destiny era or like Feline era. And I don't want that. Like I want to be my own individual. It's time for me to start like loving myself a little bit and treating myself with patience and understanding. Hey you guys, so up next on the pack with me journey, I just emptied out all of this.
Wow, okay, good.
And put it all on my sink. Yes, I did, because I am going to go through all of it. And I'm only going to keep the stuff that I actually want to take with me on this move. And if anyone's wondering, this is the scale I got. It's the XL 550. And
yeah, we know you've bought that scale. Like I've seen you buy that scale, I think 3 times since I've been watching you. Keeps breaking. You keep buying it. I'm not sure why.
This one actually works amazing. I actually have it up here.
Oh, well, that's
because I have nowhere on the floor to keep it right now. So I just keep it up there until I'm ready to use it. All right, so here's an update.
You know, if you don't put that scale in exactly the same spot every time, it's going to weigh you differently. And I bet you any money Amber's one of those girls who finds the spot on the floor that weighs light and keeps putting the scale back there. I bet you that's why there was discrepancy. Remember the videos that she did with Fled when they were comparing the 2 scales and comparing both of their weights? And it was, you know, more accurate for Fleen than it was for Amber and blah, blah, blah. I bet you it's in a different spot on the floor. If I move my scale, I can lose 5 pounds like that.
We're getting there, folks. So far, the things that I don't really want, I'm just putting right here. And Feline said that she was going to go through them. Something else I can add to the pile. There's just a lot of random things.
Is this the video?
So now I'm about to go through all this medicine and see like what's expired.
Watching Amberlynn Reed go through expired medications. Is this a video? Is this what constitutes as quality content? Quite frankly, I'd rather watch her cry. Or rant or whatever. This is ridiculous. I'm not doing this. We're not watching Amberlynn sort through expired medications. Are you kidding me? The other thing I want to ask is, she seems to be just moving things. Like, look at this. Okay, we'll go to
just here. In case. And then I have a thermometer. So now I have to figure out what to do with this. I guess I could put my like hand soaps in here. I mean, this is just for now.
Why aren't you putting these things in a box to move? Why are you just shifting things around the apartment? Why don't you take those off the counter and put them into a corrugated box and then use your tape gun? Like, pack. Why aren't you packing is what I'm trying to say. Pack.
Since I am packing. So we have hand soaps in one spot.
You're not.
Guess we can put lotion in another.
You're not packing, you're shifting. It's not the same thing.
I just have a white t-shirt by Bath & Body Works, one of my faves.
Oh my God, I don't care about all your lotions.
Yes, we can do body
Please
spray.
Don't go through them.
Which majority of these, I only have 4. Just 4. 2 are Bath & Body Works. We have that all set up here. I guess I'll just keep my little bit of meds and this guy. We are pretty much done. Yes, we are. Here's another lotion. I guess I could just set him right here.
Why is she filling this closet up? She just emptied it. She's moving, right? Oh, look at. Let's watch Amberlynn describe 4 different nail polish colors. Or let's not. Okay, this is my question. What is this about? What is this about? Why is she refilling this? Why isn't she packing? I don't understand.
It looks super empty, but I love that. Y'all, look at all these freaking candles that I have to go through, which I have already started, but oh my God, I have so many candles. And then down here, I have tons of like wax melts.
Oh my God.
So this is going to be like...
Please just throw that shit out. Put it all in boxes and put it in the common area. I'm sure, I don't know, most buildings have a place where you can dump stuff. Even just put it in boxes and put it beside the dumpster. not in the dumpster, so people might see it. People do dumpster diving, and those are products people would like. Just get rid of it all. You don't need 50 friggin' candles. You've got 2 cats and a little chihuahua that walk around. I would imagine it's very hard to have candles
A whole
safely.
project, a completely different day. So I also want to say something that for me feels like self-love is I'm no longer going to be getting high. Today is day 1. Trust me, I completely understand. Like getting high, it makes things feel better mentally. I know for me, I feel a lot better when I'm high. But it's not doing me good. Ever since Feline and I broke up, I have been getting high every single day, all day long. And then after the 15 days of uploading, it kind of just got worse. So I need to stop. So today is day 1. I just know
The Delta 8. You know how we feel on this channel about cannabis and its legality and its magical uses. And you know how we feel about the Delta 8 stuff. And I know there's people that say Delta works for them, and power to you. That's great. I don't dismiss that. It may. In my country, it's an illegal manufactured product aside from the naturally grown weed that we use. And Amber Lynn goes through these phases lately where she's leans heavily onto Delta, but then just kind of sits around and acts like high school high and says she eats a lot and I don't know. The whole Delta thing is weird. If she's not, here's the thing. If she's taking Delta every day and it's negatively impacting her normal life, then yeah, she shouldn't be taking it. If it's helping her and her daily life is progressing as it should, then fine. That's what I feel about cannabis. But her parents were had addiction issues. So I don't know if Amber Lynn should be playing with any volatile substances. And I often wonder if that's why she's really big on constantly telling us when she quit drinking. Because she's mentioned it, like made a big point about mentioning the date more than once that I've heard. And it's very, to me, poignant, like it stands out. And I wonder if it's because of her parents' history. So in that case, why are you taking the Deltas at all, Amber?
notice that like, yeah, it might make me feel better like mentally while I'm high, but in the long run,
you getting anything done?
It's doing more bad for me than good. And maybe we could talk about that in a future time. But I more so just wanted to share that this is going to be hard, but I'm going to be able to do it. Am I going to get high in the future?
It shouldn't be hard.
Probably. But
it really shouldn't be hard to be quitting Delta 8s, I would imagine. They don't probably have addictive proponents to them. I'll stand corrected if you guys know better, but I would guess Delta 8 isn't addictive. THC isn't.
It's not going to be for a hot minute. I'm talking months and months and months. Like last time I said I'm never going to drink again. I stuck to that. I have not drank since April 2022. So
she always mentions the date.
Hello. It has been a hot minute since I spoke to you guys. It is time for popsicle stick time. I love it, okay? I know there's quite a few of you who also enjoy it. So thank you.
We don't. We really don't.
So we're going to do number 26. What is a weight loss strategy you'll never try again? Oh, that's easy. Octavia. That's a no.
Listen, thousands and 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 thousands of people have lost so much weight on this diet. It's fantastic. It's the best thing ever. It's the best thing ever.
For me. All right, let's do another one. We have number 18. Should fat people have to buy 2 plane tickets?
Yes.
So the way that I see it is if there is a plane seat that is being taken, then you need to pay for it. If you are wide width, aka like me, I'm a wide one. I'm sure you guys can tell. I would need to buy 2 tickets. And if you're asking if I think it should be allowed, yes, because if I am taking up 2 seats, then I need to buy 2 seats. Good. I don't think it's discrimination or anything like that. I just think that's like common sense.
Well, how the hell did Amber Lynn Reed have a reasonable friggin' opinion about something? I am really impressed, Amber, because I'll tell you something. I was stuck on a 5.5-hour flight once with a very large gentleman who poured over from his seat into my seat. His body laid over the arm of uh, my seat. I was in the middle seat. He was in the window. His body poured out in front so high, so much that I couldn't lower my tray table to eat my meal. And the armrest that he was covering was the media controls for my TV and my film, all the stuff on the screen. So I couldn't put the tray down to use my own laptop. I couldn't access my media controls because he was on top of the arm of my chair. And I sat like this, facing Joan for 5.5 hours. So yeah, I tend to agree. As a small person, I know if I'm sitting on a bus bench, like you know how buses have bench seats. If that's where I'm sitting, I know the biggest person is going to come and sit beside me because I'm tiny, and they think that gives them more right because there's more space there. But on a plane, you know what? I paid the same amount of money, and even if I'm not filling every square inch of the space, it's my space, and I should have a right to use it. So I'm really impressed, and thank you, Amber, for being reasonable. It's not about size, it's simply about what space that you are occupying. Good girl, Amber. Good girl.
Because let's just say I'm going on a plane. I bought myself one ticket. I go to sit down, and my whole freaking.
Never mind. Wait, though. I'm not trying to be shady here, but honest to God, I don't think she can fit down the aisle of a plane. Either way, I don't think she could fit down the aisle of a plane frontways or sideways. Planes are really small these days. Wow, that's a scary thought. I never even thought of that before. I'm always thinking about the seats. Never thought about facilitating her actually getting to the bathroom. Oh, there's no way she'd fit in an airplane bathroom. Last time I was in one of those bathrooms, I thought, how the heck does anybody join the Mile High Club anymore? Because there's no way two people can get in there very well. You got to be really committed to the game for that.
Left butt cheek is taking up half of the other seat. You think someone's going to want to sit by me? No, probably not. That would literally leave that person with an already small freaking seat with an even smaller seat. And it wouldn't be fair to them, like at all. I'm actually talking from experience because I've had to buy 2 plane tickets before. And it was actually really embarrassing because I had already been checked in. I was ready to go. I was just waiting to get on the plane. And then they pulled me up to the little spot. I don't know what you call it, but it was just like a spot where the workers were, and there was like not a desk. What is it? I don't know. They were just like standing there, and they said I had to buy another ticket. Yeah, that was embarrassing. I was 17 years old. It did happen. Yes, it did, but it makes sense. So I think I've done 2 questions. Let's just do a third one because 3 is a good number. 39. What is the main obstacle to you achieving weight loss? Definitely like I'm a food addict. I emotionally eat. I am weak when it comes to my addiction. Like that is definitely the biggest.
Why won't you get help? Why won't you get help? And I don't mean seeing this naff therapist that you're looking. Like you got to go to inpatient. Do what Tammy did, Amber. You got to save your life. And sometimes to do that, you actually have to sit in discomfort. And sometimes that means doing things that you really don't want to do. But that's when we learn and grow and get better, is when life sucks. When you come out the other side, you're so much better. Just do it.
A struggle for sure. I'm gonna try to get back to like filming a little bit more. I know I haven't been filming much, but bear with me. I'm just going through the ringer right now. Okay. And I also want to just say thank you so much to the people who have reached out to me. Like it has meant the world. Because a lot of you know I'm going through a tough time, and there's a lot of empathetic people who follow me. So I appreciate you guys a ton. Anyways, love you guys.
Yeah, this is really disingenuous and weird. I don't know. There's something going on here, I feel. Don't you? I don't know. She feels a little too chipper to me, like maybe Cody is in the DMs. Who knows if it's Cody? Let's just hope it's someone. Let's just hope it's someone because we really need something to happen here. I don't know what else to say about that. Let's hope if she flies, she buys 2 tickets. I don't know where she's going to fly to, and I don't know why she won't put things in
boxes. If you have any ideas, you let me know in the comments. I'm sorry Real couldn't join us tonight. He's gone swimming. He's not. I lied. He's just sleeping over there. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me for this quick little reaction. I'll see you tomorrow on the European-friendly time-zoned live stream, and I will make sure the man is there too. Until we meet again, please be kind, and hasta luego.